Peace, family. Doing the test. I'm doing the test run. Let me see. I'm trying to see how this going to look. Doing the test run. That's all. I'm doing a test run. You know what I mean? I'm doing the test run live from the Moorish Science Temple of America. In fact, let me see if I can. How y'all doing today? Let y'all come up in there real quick. Yeah, we're gonna be doing this frequently. Let me see if I can put this blind without tearing nothing up. See if I can get this up here without tearing nothing up. You know what I'm talking about? I tear some stuff up. Let me see what I got. Put some light up there. Is that too much light? Yeah, we live from the Morse World TV, Morris Science Temple. That's too much light. Nah, I should have left that down, shouldn't I? I'll keep that down like that. Yeah, you're right. Keep that down like that. You know what I mean? How y'all doing today? Y'all good? Y'all good? What's up, King Moab? In the building. They got my music. Well, this is my new setup. So, in Unity Hall, it will be having the Morris Science Temple of America for Fridays and Sunday meetings. It will be having community meetings. It also will have my studio upstairs. Make sure my chair ain't coming apart. I fall on camera, it's gonna be a problem. And I have my my studio, Morse World TV studios upstairs. You know what I mean? They want the music. He was dead asleep anyway. But I might do have some music on. I probably can't bring it in. So yeah, I was trying to use StreamYard, but StreamYard wouldn't connect properly. I'm stopped using StreamYard, so I can't share. But anyway, I was waiting for some emails to come through. You know what I mean? Yasmin, tell me, oh, you're not speaking to me. Come on, you already. Let me see how I look on my what's the name? I'm doing a test for real. You know what I'm saying? But ain't nobody called me about, this is my work hat, so don't be tripping. All my hats, my work hat. Everything I got is my work stuff. But let me see how this look. I'm gonna see how it look real quick. But ain't nobody email me. Ain't nobody no emails, no calls. This look pretty good set. May the Alchemist. This is a pretty good set. This look pretty good. What y'all think? What y'all think? This is a pretty good set. Y'all think so? This is a pretty good set. I'm looking on here. It's pretty good. I love you too, Yasmin. This is a pretty good set. I'm really enjoying this. Hey, so this is probably where I will probably go on live from many times, because I'll be here. I'll be here almost all the time. We got a store in here. In fact, I just purchased something from a sister. I'm gonna show y'all for a minute. I just purchased something from a sister. Let me see. I just purchased this. Sister make homemade, what is this? Homemade elderberry cough drops. You know what I'm saying? She make homemade elderberry cough drops. And she make homemade soap and homemade everything. You know what I mean? And so if y'all got some, now listen, if y'all have some products and y'all can produce at least like 12 of these, I will, if you give me a bulk price, don't try to break me now because I'm tapped. But if you have products, I would like you to find a way that you get your products to me so we can do business together. We're going to be selling all sorts of products. We just if I can, I should turn on the light and show y'all. Hold on. Let me try to turn on the light and show y'all. It's a little bit messy in here, so hold on. It's a little bit messy because we just had our event. However, trying to show y'all if we can. Hope the light don't mess nothing up. Might need to put some heat on up there. So we haven't finished yet. We haven't finished yet. Um, we haven't finished yet, but this is where the store is over there. Like I said, it's a little messy, so don't worry about that. It's a little bit messy because we just had our event, and with our event, we haven't been in here. We had to get right back to work, so we haven't been here cleaning up like we should. But um, starting this Friday, we will be open. Um, a matter of fact, I'm waiting for some books to come in. We're gonna have every sort of book you can name as it relates to our history. We're gonna have some books on Buddhism, some books on Islamism, some books on Islam, some books on history. We're gonna have John Henry Clark. We're gonna have everybody up in here. NOI, everybody. Um, and we want to make sure that we have products in here. Um, we like natural soaps, natural oils, natural lotions. Made the alchemist say what kind of products you need. Natural soaps, natural anything that's natural. You know what I'm saying? Anything that's natural. And if we able to, as our organization is able to invest in it, which I don't see no problem with it, we would like to order from you. We would like to order from you because at the end of the day, I'm going to go hard. In other words, I'm going to go hard. So if I'm going hard, that means that you are going to benefit also. So if I can buy from you and I get it sold, then I'm going to keep on buying from you. You know what I mean? But anyway, about yesterday, nobody called, nobody texted, nobody did it. What up, Mellow Cap? Nobody text me, nobody did anything. So I'm like, you know, I figured that I don't want to give up my whole strategy on grand opening gifts. May you can send me whatever you like. I just send you the address. You can send me whatever you like. She said grand opening gifts. You know what I'm saying? You can send whatever you like. Oh yeah, we in the white chair. Oh yeah, we in the white chair. You feel me? We in the white chair, man. We in the white chair. That's how we doing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying, you know what I mean? We can't do it no other way. We're gonna demonstrate purity. We're gonna demonstrate purity. We ain't in a pale chair, we in a white chair. You know what I'm saying? Um, but yeah, nobody called me, nobody said anything, nobody. Matter of fact, let me see if I can put a number in here if anybody want to call in. Because I can't drop you in the screen, but let me see. Let me see if I can drop you in here real quick. Let me see if I can get you up in here. If I can get you up. But I hope y'all doing good. What y'all been doing today? Y'all good? I really just wanted to test this to see how it looked for real. I ain't gonna front. I wanted to see how it looked. You know what I mean? See what we working with. But it's looking pretty good. I think you would agree. But so anyway, I am going full force. I'm going full force with this demonstration, you know. And so because I am going all the way with it, I might not even do that show tonight. Ain't no need to. Y'all gonna see it play out the way it's supposed to play out. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want, I mean, if somebody, you know, out of respect for the audience, for those who rock with me, I don't mind answering any questions, but nobody emailed me. Nobody said much. So what we doing? You know what I'm saying? What we doing? You ain't said nothing. Hold up. Allow. Okay. 1 second. Yeah. What up, Tazzy Taz? Yeah, nobody said nothing. Nobody called, nobody said anything. So why should I show my hand? You know what I'm saying? About what's about to go down. I mean, nah. So I'm thinking about having my brother, my Hebrew brother on here to tell us about some of the things that he is into as it relates to anybody want to call in, you can call in. I'm thinking about having my Hebrew brother in here, Mighty Hebrew. Let me check on him tonight so he can give us some understanding. Let me tell you, we be in the temple Friday. See people calling, asking now. Temple Friday. But anybody can call in if you have any question, but ain't nobody asked any question. Maybe I don't know. They was talking real crazy. over there on that network, but ain't nobody said nothing. Sean, call in, Sean. Help me out. What's going on, Sean? I don't understand. Can you help me out? Look, let's open this elderberry. This elderberry cough drops, dried elderberry, cloves, fresh ginger, cinnamon sticks, honey, lemon. Okay. Now I opened one and it's in the car, but I'm gonna open another one. Because I don't mind. We're gonna test it right here. And this sister, what's her business name? She's from Glen Burnie. She live in Glen Burnie. But that was for the natural soap. I tried the soap too. I shaved my face and I tried the soap. My face felt silky smooth. But we're gonna try one. Let's try one. So anybody, y'all do come on. We gotta support each other. Send some of your stuff in the stores. You know what I'm saying? Send some of your stuff in the store. I'm gonna see if I can get some of that summer outfit. You know what I mean? Swindle and hoodwink. He said, why are people targeting you? Because I exposed them scamming. You know, swindle and hoodwink, he says, why are they targeting you? Because I exposed them scamming. So what happened is, when you look at whether it was Inky, whether it was Sinetta, Polite, or Grandmaster J, you know what I'm saying? When you cut somebody purse strings, you better be ready. You know, a lot of brothers and sisters, they take care of themselves from the ignorance of everybody else. And so when I say, well, listen, you can make your own CMOS. So let me take you back a little bit. Good question, Swindle and Hoodwink. Why are people targeting you? So the Yuck Bay, the sister that's hiding behind the petition that has trolled every internet account that I have, that my family have, and whatever. It started about 4 years ago. This is how it really started. It started about 4 years ago. And I had went to Chicago. Was that 2017, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22? 5 years ago, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe 4. Maybe it was 2018. I went to Chicago. You know what I'm saying? And before I went to Chicago, it was a guy in the Moore Science Temple of America, supposedly in the Moore Science Temple of America, saying that he was selling CBDs. I knew he wasn't selling CBDs. The reason that I knew he wasn't selling CBDs, because a few years prior, he had invited me to host an event that he had. And when he picked me up from the airport, the whole SUV smelled like ganja. Now, I ain't got no problem with people smoking ganja. That's your thing. Do your thing. But the whole SUV smelled like ganja, weed, marijuana. Now, one of the problems that I have is that the brother was supposed to be a Moorish leader. But he told me, when I asked him about it that day, he told me that he don't smoke weed, he only eat weed. Whatever. Okay, that's what you want to say. I'm not going to interrogate you. No harm, no foul. Whatever. So a year later, he started saying that he was going to sell CBD and CBD oils and gummy CBDs and cupcake CBDs and et cetera, et cetera. But what he put on the label was Prophet Noble Drew Ali's Greenhouse Initiative. Now, just because everybody is not religious or everybody don't have a standard of what they follow, some people do natural, some people do organized religion, and some people just have high moral standards. But because he claimed to be a follower of Prophet Noble Drew Ali, and he called it Prophet Noble Drew Ali's Greenhouse Initiative, and under that, he was going to sell CBDs, quote unquote. I said, no, let's do a show about it. Let me holler at you. Now, prior to that, I had also got, maybe I should tell that story tonight. Maybe I should tell that story tonight, how we get here. Would y'all like to hear that story? Prior to that, I like that. I might do that tonight. Anyway, I have got somebody money back, almost $3,000, maybe $3,000 that the same guy had swindled and hoodwinked out of. You follow what I'm saying? But ultimately, when I went to Chicago, me and my brother, my wife was in the car, my son was in the car, and we riding through this little type of neighborhood. Not really a neighborhood, but yeah, neighborhood. I think it was on the south side. And I see a brother with a black fez. And so I'm well known, you know what I'm saying? And anybody with a fez, most people with a fez, they know who I am. It is what it is. I gets out the car. And when I get out the car, I'm like, oh, it's a little young brother that I know, you know what I mean? That formerly was within the organization of the Moorish Science Temple, my administration that I was in. And I was like, what's going on, bro? What you doing over here? He was like, oh, I'm over here for such and such. I said, where they at? He was like, in there. I say, he in there? He was like, oh, man, don't go in there, Taharkabey. I say, he in there? He said, yeah. So you know me, on my Moorish Tupac, I walks in. What's up? Because he had popped a little slick talk, you know, through the internet. What's up? Let's go outside and talk. Now, I'm saying let's go outside and talk, but I'm not saying go outside and talk like that. I mean, but if it came to that, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Whatever. But that ain't what I'm saying in actuality. I'm like, let's go outside and talk. You know what I mean? Let's talk about this weed and this CBDs in the name of Prophet Noble Drew Ali. So he wouldn't go outside for a minute. You know what I mean? Sweating profusely. He just sweating. You know what I mean? I'm like, all right, whatever. I goes outside. I said, man, come on, let's go outside. I goes outside. He'll come outside. I come back inside. Bro, I just want to talk to you. He finally comes outside and we go back and forth, whatever. And long story short, he said that we came to the conclusion that he would come on Moorish Road TV and explain to the people exactly what he's doing as it relates to CBDs and marijuana. You follow me? He said he would explain. Let me see. Hello? Oh, man. I thought that was somebody calling me from the number up there. So, so we came to the conclusion that we will bring it to the people and explain exactly what he's doing. If he's not selling weed, cool. If he's selling CBDs, cool. So he said, I will have to talk to my wife because it's my wife's business. Now, this is the same thing that he said when a brother was swindled out of $3,000. He said, hey, my business is my wife's business. So this is how it all starts. When I leave Chicago, actually, they even put up a video. They took the video, was like, look, Taharkabey was shook. And they played the video, right? I mean, look, Taharkabey was shook. So they've been doing remix ever since. How do I walk in your place that you call the Moorish Science Temple of America? I'm hundreds of miles from Baltimore, but I'm shook. But they remixed it. They remixed it. How does that work? I'm nowhere near Baltimore. I'm in Chicago. And I walks into your establishment for Dolo. But they put the video up. Look at him. He's shook. People like, Taharka scared. Like, what? Scared? Whatever. But ever since then, the sister Yuck Bay that's hiding behind the petition, when we were there, we took pictures at the Prophet grave site, and she took that picture and put on there Taharka trying to abuse me. He's trying to do this and do that. I'm like, what in the world? She created a couple pages. She created a page called Tito Bay. She created a page called something else on Facebook. So happened it didn't gain any momentum. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody know me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't talk about me. Everybody know me. And then that's when she started trolling the other building. And all right, we got a call. Peace, family. Hold up. Peace, family. Can you hear me?
Call from. To accept, press 1.
Oh, my bad. I wasn't prepared for that one. Hold up. Let's get him. Let's see who that was. We're going to call him back. I might tell this story tonight. Man, that's a good question, Hoodwink. That's a good question.
Hello.
Peace, family. How you doing, brother?
I'm good.
Where you calling from?
Calling from North Carolina.
Compton in the house. So, brother, keep it clean, keep it safe. Well, brother, anything you want to add to the conversation, ask me anything.
Yes, I'd like to address these issues of your abuse in Black women.
Okay, come with it.
Okay, so we read the police report. So are you saying that the actual police reports weren't authentic?
In fact, there wasn't a police report. Do you know that, right? Do you know that wasn't a police report?
The women's statement.
Ho. One thing at a time. Do you know that wasn't a police report first? There it is. I didn't hang up. He didn't even know what he was talking about. Again, that wasn't a police report. He don't even know what it was. And that's what I'm saying. We are so easily fooled and manipulated. We are so easily fooled and manipulated, it don't make sense. You see what I'm saying? And this is the problem. This is how we continue to be in perpetual slavery, because he said that he read the police report. He didn't read no police report. I can explain it later. AJ, you know what I mean? AJ is nervous energy, and so he's going to jump all over the place. But listen. So what happened was, Adam, go to your room, Adam. So what happened is this. The sister Yuck Bay started making all of these fake pages on YouTube, but they never gained momentum. They never gained momentum within the Moorish circles. You feel what I'm saying? They never gained momentum in the Moorish circles because Moors know me. You know what I'm saying? Especially in Baltimore. You know what I'm saying? Every Moor in Baltimore know me. And all throughout the Moorish diaspora. So it never gained any momentum. So when I started to separate from Inky, I don't know how they got in contact with each other. She felt the need to reach out to Inky. And so anytime you seen Inky talking about my relatives, my mother, my sister, she had trolled my family's Facebook account, right? She had trolled my family Facebook account. All right, let's see. Can you hear me? Family peace. It ain't coming through. But she had trolled my family Facebook account and anybody associated with me, and then passed it to Inky. Inky, like a, let's call him back. He went reloaded. He went read the paper again. He went to read the paper again. Let's watch it.
Hello?
All right, did you call back?
Yes, I called back.
Are you ready to
Now,
talk?
I wasn't referring to the police report. I was referring to the statement
Absolutely.
that was made by by the assaultant, the one that you assaulted.
Absolutely.
Are those statements fake? That's my
No. In fact, those statements are not fake. But those statements did not happen. Hold up. You can't control the conversation. Brother, you can't control the conversation. You have to let me answer. Now, the statements that was pulled are real, but the incident did not happen. Now, here you go. Why keep hanging up? Why keep hanging up? So let me tell you, I'm not going to answer the phone no more. So the statements with my son's mother, and I don't want to get into this because she's passed on now. You understand what I'm saying? She's passed on now. Me and my son's mother had a very volatile relationship. I've never put my hand on her. I've been stabbed twice by her, and that's a fact. I've been stabbed twice. Right there, throwing my hand up, and one on my leg, throwing one at me. And my son can verify that. So we had a very volatile relationship. You see what I'm saying? And every time I leave, it turned into a killer. But you know what's amazing to me? People act like they are not from these environments where we have dysfunction. Did y'all notice that everybody seem like they're not from environments where dysfunction take place? Did y'all notice that? Is anybody in this audience today been in any dysfunction in their life? Anybody? Press 7 if you have experienced dysfunction in your life. If you're over 40, 50, and you haven't experienced dysfunction, then I don't know where you've been at in life. Have anybody? Am I the only one? I'm the only one that experienced dysfunction? That was a dysfunctional time. You feel what I'm saying? And I can run it down tonight. And rest in peace, my son, mother, because I love her. Rest in peace. But every time dysfunction took place, that's what will happen. That's what will happen. She would call the police. I will give you a story tonight. You know what I'm saying? That literally happened. But at the end of the day, I don't want to stay stuck on that because my son, mother recently passed away. Do y'all know that my children watch this stuff? Do y'all know that my customers watch this? That they put my name in Google and they see all of this stuff? That my children mother, but these are real human beings with feelings and emotions. They watch this stuff. You know what I'm saying? They watch somebody pull up something from 2002 and act like it was yesterday. They look at some dysfunction from 2002. Look, nobody said it was normal. Ed Morton said, no, brother, that SHT is not normal. Fix your doo-doo mouth first. Now, nobody said it was normal. I called it dysfunction for a reason. Do you know what dysfunction means, Eric? Mr. Morton, do you know what dysfunction is, Mr. Morton? No one said it was normal. See, this is how we stay in perpetual slavery. For people like Eric Morton, he can't comprehend English. He can't comprehend English. He says, no, brother, that is, and you need to fix your filthy, nasty mouth. That ish is not normal. No, it's not normal is you can't speak proper English without using garbage potty mouth. That's what's not normal. But anyway, I called it dysfunction for a reason, because it was a dysfunctional time. It was a dysfunctional time. Now, did I do anything like that? Absolutely not. But I'm gonna tell you what, I could show you. I never was charged. That's why I say it wasn't a police report. I can show you I never was charged. I can show you that right after that, if 6 months later, here it goes again. Right after that, 4 months later, here we go again. Right after that, I can tell you I never was charged. I tell you I was never found guilty. I tell you I never went before a court. And that doesn't mean nothing anyway. Because if you put your hand on a woman, you know what I'm saying, that's a violation. Absolutely. But what I'm saying, if you're going to use the European standard, use the whole standard. Use the whole standard. Don't that make sense? Don't use part of the standard. You don't even know what you was reading. He called it a police report. Then he said, oh, the report. You don't even know what you're reading. Comprehension level on the low. But anyway, with that being said, at the end of the day, my son's mother passed away in September. And for Sonetta, of all people, to pull up a report from the girl as if he really cares about my son's mother, he called her a fat B just a few months ago. Inky said, I don't care about that fat B dying. You see what I'm saying? So you can't play both ways. Did anybody ever see that? Press 7 if y'all see that. He called her a fat B just a few months ago. Either way, it's a really bad look. It's not a bad look, big dog. It's a reality that we face as a people. We cannot run from what we face as a people. This is what we face as a people. We face dysfunction. How is that a bad look if that was a reality 2002? No, what a bad look would be, big dog, if 2002 was 2022. That would be a bad look. You hear what I say? If 2002 was 2022, would be a bad look. If you tell me that circumstances from 2002 affects me in 2022, whether true, false, or indifferent, then you need a new perspective on life. You need a new perspective on life. You feel what I'm saying? You need a new perspective on life. Because whether right or wrong or indifference, 2002 does not affect my 2022. 2002, I wasn't sitting on before a screen or before people telling them they need to try this way of life, they need to try that way of life, they should go this way. I wasn't doing that. Got slight cold. I wasn't doing that. Come on. So if you would allow someone to project your past makes you who you are today. And that's why I'm so strong. That's why I'm so wise, big dog, because my past makes me who I am today. My past does not destroy who I would become and who I am as it relates to be a man, as it relates to be upright, as it relates to be respectful, as it relates to be morally correct. My past do not dictate that unless I allow it to. But what I'm saying is, I'm telling you that those things did not happen in those ways. But in dysfunctional relationships, those things will be reported. they will be reported. And so I don't let that bother me. I don't let that bother me. And like I said, I don't want to stay stuck there because my son's mother has passed, and I'm not gonna dig up no bones. I mean, it shouldn't affect you, but you were in some mess. You're grown since then. Kudos to you, bro. I really wasn't even in no mess. I never was charged with anything. It was a dysfunctional relationship. It was a dysfunctional relationship. Somebody says sweep around your door before you sweep around others. My door been swept for years. Look, Mark Harris, look what he said. Sweep around your door before you sweep around others. Okay, my door been swept for years. Now let's sweep around the community doors. My door been swept for years. What are you talking about? Who else? Huh? My door been swept for years. And see, through my experience, I'm able to articulate the change that have to take place in the hearts and minds of people because I've experienced some of this dysfunction. You know, whether I participated, or I'm sorry, Mark Harris. I'm sorry. My apology, Mark Harris. I thought it was for me. My apology. See, and then I'm not afraid to apologize. You know what I'm saying? I'm not afraid to apologize. You know what I mean? My apology. But what I'm trying to say to y'all is that in this world, right, we need to stop acting as if, listen, let's keep it a buck. You know what y'all starting to act like over there at Sinetta TV and those who follow Sinetta TV? They starting to act like they grew up over there in some lily white neighborhood with a picket fence where there was no dysfunction, or the dysfunction was hidden behind closed doors and whispered and nobody knew. And you came out with sunglasses on and act like everything was all good. That's what y'all starting to act like over there. I mean, that's what y'all starting to act like over there. Y'all starting to act like y'all have been raised in a place where I'm the only one who experienced some sort of dysfunction as it relates to relationships, as it relates to family, as it relates to, man, we all been in this pot. We all been in this pot. We all have suffered from the effects of slavery, even till this day. Somebody said, GS, you need a kombucha. I got water today. Kombucha for the night. man, look, I like to thank. Hey, Gerald Payne, I got your email, brother. Gerald Payne want a t-shirt. Gerald Payne, hold on. Let me see. I got you, Gerald. Hold up. The wife will be mad at me. She fold these up real nice. Gerald, I need to know which one you want. We got the white one. I think you put your size. They boot them more. I don't be selling online too much no more. Sell them here. Boot t-shirts. That's my own design. Registered trademark. Don't mess with it. That's right. Boot t-shirts. I mean, and what that is about is, if you would have heard me yesterday, I said yesterday that I forget how much the t-shirt. Let me see. If you would have heard me yesterday, I said, we need to be balanced with Mayat. We need to strive forth towards Nirvana, and we need to get to oneness. And so the Buddha More, I got you on the blue. So the Buddha More represent the intermingling of the oneness of truth. Somebody said, I wasn't raised with my father beating on my mother. Never seen that in my house. Big dog, what I'm saying is, have you ever seen dysfunction before, big dog? It's not whether you've seen dysfunction in your house. Have you ever experienced dysfunction? Have your cousin, have your auntie, has your neighbor, have you ever witnessed dysfunction? That's what I mean, that we have all experienced in some regard dysfunction. See, just because you haven't seen your father or your neighbor or someone put their hands on your mother or somebody else, some of the biggest dysfunction is mental and emotional abuse. You hear what I say? Some of it. What he said, bro, you trying to act like that's normal, and that's people go through dysfunction saying it's not. Nobody said it was normal, Eric. Whoever said it was normal? We're talking about dysfunction. And so you're going to keep hearing us talking about how prevalent it is in our community. We're not talking that it's normal, but it's very prevalent in our community. And if you're fortunate not to experience or witness this dysfunction, count yourself as blessed. Count yourself as blessed. You follow me? But where I'm from, I either witnessed, been a part of, or was surrounded by it. Where I'm from. And many of us, dysfunction don't mean just somebody putting their hands on somebody. Dysfunction goes every direction. Many people be in relationships. Many people be in relationships where they emotionally abused for years. Back in the day, a man would have a family at home and have a family across town. The woman who would be taking care of the children and taking care of the house, she couldn't say too much because without his income, she would be destitute. But that sister would have to emotionally stabilize herself in order to tolerate the emotional abuse that she was going through. You feel me? So when we're talking about dysfunction, the world though is not the way it is because everybody was functioning on Mayat. Everybody was functioning on Nirvana. Everybody was functioning on oneness. No, the world is like it is today because we have all been affected by some type of dysfunction. And you breed or you have children that it becomes a part of the upbringing. You see? So when I'm speaking about dysfunction, I'm not justifying ill behavior. What I'm saying is the report is an embellishment because I was in a dysfunctional relationship and the extreme was being met in order for revenge. The extreme. But I'll tell you again, I never been charged with my children mother, never been charged. I remember one time I got charged. Get up off me. You know what I mean? Get up. Mitchell Hill say he grew up where, but the thing is this, at the end of the day, I'm not going to stay stuck on that. Thank you, Cherie. I'm not going to stay stuck on that because this channel right here has opened up minds. I mean, this channel has opened up minds, and I don't mind. Crip say, no need to talk about your past. I don't mind talking about my past. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind. The thing that bothers me about that is, no, so truth tellers say, oh, so everyone you've accused and condemned can blame their behavior on their environment too. Listen to truth teller, listen closely. Listen to what you asked me. Oh, so that means everyone you've accused and condemned can blame their behavior on their environment too. No. And this is why, truth teller. Sinetta claims to be conscious and demonstrating this behavior. I wasn't in front of nobody trying to tell nobody what means this or means that and what you need to do this and what you need to do that. Inky supposed to be conscious and demonstrating this behavior. Nepal is supposed to be conscious and demonstrating this behavior. You see the difference? You see the difference? Even though I may consider myself conscious, I wasn't a voice of consciousness. You hear what I say? In 2002, I wasn't a voice of consciousness. These guys scammed and swindled under the name of consciousness. That's the difference, truth teller. That's the difference, truth teller. That's a big difference. You see what I'm saying? Now, if you can show me, like they pull up the report where I hit, and even the report with the Mexican guy, he said he called me a Mexican and he hate Mexicans. That's not true. That's not true. I didn't call him out his name. I could care less about that. You know what I'm saying? But did I pop him? I sure did. Bop. And the reason why I popped him is because he called the sister a B. That was it. And his report said that the sister was talking to me and that's all made up. I was minding my business. Anybody ever been to the store and somebody get irate with the cash register and you just sit there? Well, that happens very frequently in Baltimore. You know what I'm saying? That happens very frequently. You know what I'm saying? You be in line and they be cussing out the cash register. I mean, the cash lady. And normally it can be our people. But so happened this time, it was a Hispanic guy. And I don't encourage anybody to do this. I wouldn't do it like that again myself. You know what I'm saying? But I got so tired of seeing Europeans and Spanish cussing out our women and nothing is being done. Other big, strong brothers standing back there ain't doing nothing. Store managers ain't doing nothing. And then he proceeded to cuss me. I said, oh, don't you got a sister? Don't you got a... He proceeded to cuss me out. You see what I'm saying? And so would I do it different today? Absolutely. But since I've been on this screen, what I've demonstrated relates to what I stand for. What I stand for. You sit up there disrespecting a sister. No, so no disrespect, but it's what Sinetta showed online, real court paper. It's partially real and partially embellishment. You see what I'm saying? I don't know how to explain it. It's partially real and partially embellishment. So some of it is not even court papers. You know what I'm saying? So it's partially real, partially embellishment. It's like, I don't know where, and I'm gonna find that paper where they say that I'm registered something. You know what I mean? I don't know where they got that from. They had to make it up. I'm assuming that they made it up at this point. You know what I'm saying? I can't find it. I'm assuming that they made it up and that they doctored it. The way it looked like they doctored it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, look, I got my team on it too. My team say I try to find them. I can't find them. You know what I'm saying? So I think they doctored it up. I think they doctored it up because I can't find it. And I'm here in Baltimore. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go to the courthouse next week and see if I can find it, but I can't find them. You know what I'm saying? And then we're gonna be able to compare. Matter of fact, that's what I'm gonna give to the attorney. You know what I'm saying? So we can compare. I got all the screenshots. You know what I'm saying? So we'll be able to compare straight from the court. But first, I got to get them. You know what I mean? First, I got to get the papers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, first I got to get the papers. You see what I'm saying? That somebody say you can sue for that. Yeah, I'm gonna actually, you know what? I'm gonna actually go to the courthouse in Towson and pay for them at the clerk of the court and get my whole record there. And then we're gonna compare. And then you'll be able to see what was doctored and what was not. You see what I'm saying? We'll be able to see, because I don't watch that stuff, you know what I'm saying? But we'll be able to see emphatically what was doctored and what was not. You know what I'm saying? We'll be able to see emphatically, you know, but it doesn't bother me. You know what bothered me more? What bothers me more is that somebody said, Sonetta said that you have to register as a lifetime sex offender. What's up with that? Brother, big dog, go to Maryland Google Maryland Sex Offender Registry. I can do it on my phone. I did it before. I can do it again. Okay. MD. See that? I'm about to Google it for you. MD Sex Offender Registry. I'm going to give you the link. Okay? I'm going to give you the link right now. Let me drop the link in the chat for you. And all you got to do is go to the registry and type my name in. Okay? I'm going to drop you the link. You don't have to ask me. There you go. I dropped you the link. Let me make sure the link worked. Yep, there you go. I just dropped you the link. There you go. Go look for yourself. Type in Toronto Johnson. Type in Taharkabey. That's all you got to do. Lifetime means lifetime. We're not talking about a TV show. It means lifetime. Then when people begin to go type it in, you know what they said next? Oh, he got it removed. When was it put on there? He got it removed. People say, oh, yeah, you got it removed. Man, we just fall for anything. We just fall anything. We got to stop falling for anything. This is why we fall victim to oppression. Because we're not using our mental faculties to the fullest of the capacity. We're not using our mental capacity, our mental faculties. Listen, somebody say, send his whole name. Hey, Crip, put my name in there, Crip. Everybody know my name. Toronto Johnson. I was born Toronto Johnson. What are you talking about? Put his whole name in there. I was born Toronto Johnson. Just like the city that you know, but it's actually an indigenous name. It's an indigenous name. Toronto is an indigenous name. Toronto, I'll give you some knowledge on Toronto. Toronto in Canada was named Toronto because it was called the meeting place for the Iroquois and other Confederation tribes to meet. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He said, that's not my name. How is that not my name and they got the paperwork with that name on it? You see what I'm saying? You see, I can't waste my time with this. I can't waste my time with this. I can't waste my time with this, man. Man, why are we acting like we slow? Come on, man. I got to go home and play with my 3-year-old who's sharper than this. If I ask my 3-year-old how you spell blue, he going to spell blue. That's what he going to spell. He's not going to be like, I mean, he's 3. Not you, Mark Harris. I'm not talking about you, Mark Harris. I'm just talking about, our people, man. He's going to spell blue. He's not going to be like, and he's 3. He's not going to justify that blue is something else. He's going to spell blue. I mean, he's going to sell blue. And then the brother say, what's your name? If you watch Sinetta video, he has my name. He has everything on the video. Look it up. Look it up. That's all you got to do. Yeah, we going in circles like Barra. So with that being said, because nobody reached out to me, I'm going to scrap that show because I'm on the road to litigation. We will be live tonight, though. We will be live tonight. We will be live tonight with a different lineup show, but I'm not going to show my hand tonight and show what evidence that I have as I proceed on the road to liberation. You know what I mean? Litigation. You know what I'm saying? We're going to put on another show because I'm not going to show my hand on the road to litigation. Because on the road to litigation, y'all will be able to see everything that I do. Now, I might start off, instead of going to New York on Thursday, I might go to the courthouse here in Baltimore and take y'all with me as I go and get the paperwork from the clerk of the court. Y'all want to rock with me on Monday? I mean, on Thursday, who want to rock with me on Thursday? I want to get all my evidence first. You know what I'm saying? Anybody want to rock with me? Who want to rock with me on camera around 1 o'clock? Anybody want to rock with me? Y'all want to go to the courthouse with me as I get the paperwork to sit it next to the paperwork? I'm gonna build the case. I'm gonna build the case. We're gonna. This is going to be this is going to be a what you would call it, a documentary. We're going to document every step of the way. So I was thinking about going to New York. Let me see what tomorrow is. What I got to do tomorrow. Let me see. I might can go tomorrow. Tomorrow is Wednesday. We might can do it tomorrow. Hold up. We might can do it tomorrow. Let me see something. Let me check something. We might can do it tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my brother Shaw. Yeah, we might can do it tomorrow. You know what I mean? No, Mark Hearn say I wish I could come. No, I'm gonna bring y'all with me. I'm gonna have my. Let me check this real quick. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Give me a second. Let me see. I see if I can get somebody hold the camera with me. I hold the camera. Oh, New York. New York is only 2.5 hours. New York is only 2.5 hours from Baltimore. So if I go get the paperwork tomorrow, because I can use that to file next to what I got too. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Yeah, we go take this straight to the bank. That's what we're gonna do. You know what I mean? Let me watch this. Hold on. I need my cameraman on deck. I need my camera. I'll call my cameraman real quick. Let me call my cameraman. You know what I mean? Is the cameraman here? Is this my cameraman?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
I hear me in the background though. So tomorrow, so
I was definitely tuning in.
look, I'm still live, but tomorrow we going to the courthouse in Towson to get this paperwork, and we're gonna compare the paperwork with the lies, and then we go to New York.
Okay, that's a bet. That's a bet.
That's what we're going to do. All right. So let me talk to the people. I got about 15 more minutes. Then I got to wrap it up. But that's how it's going down. We're going to do a documentary. You know what I mean? The road to the documentary, the road to litigation.
That's a bet. That's a bet.
All right.
We got to clear this up.
Let's go. Peace.
Let's go.
So there we go. You know what I mean? I'm going to have my cameraman there. You know what I'm saying? He's going to be having the iPhone. He's going to have 2 iPhones. I like iPhone cameras better than anything. He's going to have 2 iPhones. Like that. He had 2 iPhones. So I'm planning to do it around Sebastian West. Sebastian West. Ronnie Ron. All Ronnie Ron can do is laugh, man. Sebastian West. Look. Sebastian said, salute, bro. I love this show. Me and my girl watch Faithful. So listen, tonight I'll be live at 9:30. I'm going to see if I can bring Gorilla Hebrew on. Let me see if he's available, because I'm gonna take y'all on the road. Ain't no need to talk about this case no more. Ain't no need to talk about it. Let's make it pop. You know how they keep saying I'm gonna sue Taharkabey? Then sue me, because I'm gonna sue you. Now we're gonna play that game like that, because it's ridiculous. Somebody making that foolishness up. Somebody making this fool, and then gonna have some fake paperwork behind it too. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah. Blacks. We be live now. I don't know what the show gonna be tonight, but I'm not gonna show my hand. Again, I spoke to a few attorneys. They'll be getting back to me, but Thursday, I'm still gonna proceed. And then what I'll do is I'll hand it over to the attorney. Anybody know anything about that? You start your own case, you start your own proceedings, and then you turn it over to the attorneys. Well, And that way you save a little bit on the filing. Anybody ever file in their own cases? Anybody ever do that? Anybody ever do that? Well, that's what I plan to do. That's what I plan to do. And you file it, you get it rolling. You know what I'm saying? You have all your statements, everything ready. File that demonstration and then say, take it from there. And then they make it pop. And then they can add, make adjustments. When you just make it pop, and that's how it's going down. Because this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Anytime that I ever did a presentation on somebody, anytime, I mean, just step to him at the debate April 2nd. If I step to him, listen, an elder told me before, never go to war with someone who has less to lose than you. For all intents and purposes, Sonetta is a bum. Why would I go to war with a bum? And when I mean bum, I mean mentally, I mean socially, I mean spiritually, I mean he's the devil. Don't tell me about calling names or none of that. He is the devil. He is the lower self. You understand what I'm saying? Why would I go to war with someone who has less than me as it relates to intellect, as it relates to finance, as it relates to whatever opportunity? Why would I do that? He ain't got nothing to lose. He ain't got nothing to lose. Why would I go to war with somebody in that fashion? Why would I do that? Why would I do that? That don't make sense. That's not intelligent. What is intelligent is you take the purse string and you break it. Let me tell you something. Whenever you want to, if you ever was a general, of an army, like Taharkabey was, if you can break the food supply line and you can bankrupt, if you can bankrupt the enemy, they lose the war. Think about it for a minute. If you can break the food supply line so they can't feed the soldiers, if you send them on wild goose chases so they spend their resources, you hear what I said? You send them on wild goose chases so they spend their resources. I'm going to say it one more time. So they spend their little bit resources. Whether I get the judgment that I seek, which I know I will, or I don't, you still lose. You still lose. Because you don't got the resources. That's why you was trying to tell people you're going to sell the paperwork for $5. Ain't nobody buying that goofy stuff. Hit the Cash App. Hit the Cash App. And I keep telling people, family, get yourself a trade if you don't have one. Get yourself a skill. I don't care if your skill is the 10 key. Y'all know what a 10 key is? The 10 key on a keyboard. Get yourself a skill. Make yourself marketable. That way, you could never be governed by scandal or swindle. If you have a marketable skill, if you have a talent, turn it into a marketable skill. And you would never be governed by swindle, manipulation, or scandal. Most of these guys have never tapped into their marketable skill, or they tapped into their marketable skill and they use that marketable skill as a manipulative tool to prosper. You hear what I say? What's up, Nikki Love? So Sonetta marketable skill is that he's a people person, is that he's outgoing, that he can raise the consciousness of awareness to pay attention, not the consciousness of morale, not the consciousness of the scientific mind, but to pay attention. He can grab your attention. You follow me? That's his talent. That's his talent. But he have used that talent for bad. He has used that talent for garbage. You hear what I'm saying? So if he would have used that talent for a higher vibration, the universe would have taken care of him. The universe would have taken care of him. The universe would have opened doors for him. You understand what I'm saying? Who knows where Sinetta would be? He could be at he could be at Tyler Perry Studios in one of the movies. He could be a host or a reporter. You know what I mean? An anchor reporter. Who knows? You understand what I'm saying? Who knows? But he didn't allow his talents to align with higher principles. You feel what I'm saying? He didn't have his talents aligned with higher principles. Therefore, he's only resorting to swindling, scamming, and selling foolishness. When you align your talents with higher principles, the universe will take care of you through your brother man and through your sister woman. Through people that know truth, through people that love truth, they will make sure that you're okay. Because the universe will put it on their heart to make sure you're okay. You don't have to. You don't have to. You do not have to resort to this stuff that we see. The universal creator will give you an evolved mind in order for you to sustain yourself. The universe will put people in your life to help sustain you and the mission that you are on. But when you go to a low vibration, your talents become your detriment. Your talents will become your death if you are on a low vibration. And that's what happened with a lot of these people in the conscious community. And that's why they're so mad at me, because I point out that these talented few that people have come to love had been doing nothing but swindling people for years. For years. For years. And they haven't atoned for it. They haven't atoned for it. Until man and woman who have went left make an atonement, then anything they say is about the same thing that they were yesterday. They're about the same thing that they were yesterday. And they don't have to make an atonement to you, to me, to the public. They don't have to do that. But they'll make an atonement in their heart, and then you will see a different person. But you don't see a different person in these people. Soon as they hit rock bottom, they disappear. Some disappear. And then they come back repackaged to sell you another concept. Some be quiet on this conversation, create another conversation over here. But after so long, they back on this conversation. So what it tells you is that they are the same people. They never made an atonement. And until people make atonements for the wrong that they have done to themselves and to others, you're going to get what you got. You're going to get what you got. With that being said, what time you going live? What time you going live tomorrow morning, driving to New York? That's going to be Thursday. That's going to be Thursday. If I make it to New York, that's going to be Thursday. Tomorrow, we're going to the courthouse. Tomorrow morning, we're going to the courthouse and get the paperwork so we can compare the paperwork to what we see online. That's where we're going. We're going to, like I said, some of the paperwork is altered. We'll see. We'll see. So, but I'm not going to. Yeah, where's Sinetta Unity Hall? Sinetta Unity Hall is his hallway of the apartment that's leaking water. Yeah, that's where it's Unity Hall. That's right. That's right. And when in Unity Hall, I got to get ready to go. And Unity Hall, our first event, we had people from the African diaspora community represented. We had the Nation of Islam represented. We had the Christian community represented. We had the different administrations of the Moorish community represented. We had regular people in there represented. You see what I'm saying? So when I talk about unity, I'm talking about unity in practice, not black people need to come together through YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I'm not on YouTube saying black people need to come together. I'm actually on the ground demonstrating our people coming together. That's the difference. And we're not coming together so I can extract some money out you. That's not what we're doing. That's not what we're doing. It wasn't no cover charge to come here. I didn't put something together to extract money from those that I call my friends, my brothers, and uplifting pillars in the community. I didn't try to sell them something. We ain't even put the store up until after everybody left. They seen the hot sauce and they started buying the hot sauce like crazy, but we didn't even put the store up till after everybody left. So you know what that know what that tells people? That something genuine is going on. That I didn't bring you here to sell you something. If I if I brought you here to sell you something, the only thing I'm trying to sell you is some information that can save yourself so we can help save humanity. That's it. With that being said, family, thank you for your time. I'll be live 9:30 tonight. And if I can get everything, I like this, family. Y'all like this mid-time conversation? Press 7 if y'all like this mid-time conversation, man. We can start doing this every day. I'm feeling good. The video is good. You know what I'm saying? Y'all like this? Press 7 if y'all like this. I like this. Yeah, I like this. Yeah, we're going to have to get some topics, family. We're going to have to get some topics and go in. Man, thank you, everybody who joined me today. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, everybody who joined me today. Hold on one second. How may I direct your call? How may I direct your call? Right now, I'm in the middle of something right now. Can I call you back in a few seconds? All right. Hello? Talked to you earlier. Anyway, so fam, this is what we'll do. Today is I'm going to start doing this around 1 o'clock, 1 or 2 o'clock. I'm going to start doing these around 1 or 2 o'clock. And we just going to talk about what's going on around here. What's going on in the world. Did y'all see Tariq Nasheed new flag? I want to try to get in contact. Anybody can get in contact with Tariq Nasheed. I would like to interview Tariq Nasheed about the direction of the direction he's going in. Not to browbeat, just to ask him and just to bring us into the know of what's going on with Tariq Nasheed. What's up, Sean for the Shy? I got to get out of here or I'm going to be late for the baby. So peace and love, family. I see y'all tonight. Salam to my man, Black Sun. Thank you to my friends, May the Alchemist and all my friends. Christian News, thank you. Cryptonomics, M. Nugent, Reggie, Eddie Moore, and all those, Nikki Love, or Comedic Hebrew, all those who even asked some questions. Lightbearer, thank you. Mark Anthony, Mark Harris, thank you. Sis CC, I got you, sis. We're gonna be on them once again real soon. And even Black 5 Entertainment. You know what I mean? Thank you, family. Thank you. Who else I got up here? Miss Betty. Miss Betty teaches. Miss Betty said, what's a lifetime sex offender? I don't know. Sean, thank you. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, all of you. If I missed your name, don't charge it to my heart. Charge it to my mind. I just turned 49. I'm the boy you go remember. Hold on. Let me see what I got. Let me see. I'm gonna bring it out in a. Let's see if I got something here. Let's see if I can bring it out in the crazy way. I'm gonna be late as ever. No, I'm not. I got 3 minutes. Let me see. Let me see what we got here. Let me see what they got. Okay, I think I might got something. Let me see. Let me see something here. What's going on here? Oh my goodness. I got to get ready to go. I thought I was gonna play a song. Oh, maybe I can. Hold on. There you go. Let me see. Let me see if I got it.
War. I'm trying to be your friend, man. Trying to be your friend.
I gotta go.
Help me out.
Sunny boxing.
I wanna be your friend. Peace and love, let me be your friend. Peace and love. I said you ain't never met a more like me, and you ain't never ever gonna meet one again. Let me be your friend. Peace and love, let me be your friend. Peace and love. I said you ain't never met a more like me, and you ain't never ever gonna meet one again. I wanna be your friend. Peace and love, let me be your friend. Peace and love. Hey yo, I used to be a thug until I met the prophet. Now I'm all about love, truth, peace, and freedom till I return to Allah. One day we gon' meet him. I'm all about justice, that's the focus of the message. Sometimes Asiatics make me wanna forget the lessons. I be all up in my passion from all the Moorish fashion. All things considered, I started laughing. A grown man with a ponytail, another calling us Neanderthal, and he all pale. I mean, for real, this is what it comes to, my brother. We got nothing to do to talk down to each other. Yeah, we can be scholarly, but we can get gutter. We are the children of our father, and the rest of our mother has nursed us all. And first of all, we people out of pain trying to murder us all. Yeah, you can kill my brother, tell the elders the same, cause on the real, my man, I'm really